Bernard. I'm trying to do this video for my brother and sister out there to provide some information regarding identification card at your local DMV. Usually people are facing the same issue. They face the issue about identification. Sometimes they find their document expire or invalid because of no reason. And this is all about the ignorance. People need to know something about that. So I want to share this quick video to provide mindful information for you guys. So listen to me carefully. Usually, when you have identification card, when you just came to the US with diverse immigration status, sometimes you are an undocumented person, and for example, 13 states in the US accept people with no document to access to the driver license, and they can do the exam, pass the learning permit, and try and learn to drive, and at the end of the day get the driver license. This is really amazing, but it's really important for you guys to know. If you just came to the US and now an undocumented person or a student, right? So you have the right for student to have an identification card, and for undocumented person you have the right to have a green light driver license. Then, really important, listen to me carefully. When your status change, for example, you become a work authorization person, you have a working permit and a social security card, take those documents and go straight to the local DMV in your area to update your information, because it's really important. It's not automatically. If your situation change, you have to go there, update your information. They're not going to do that for you, okay? So, same thing. When your status change from a work authorization to green card holder, do the same process. Go to the DMV with your with the green card and the social security card and the proof of address to update your information. Now they have a real ID card or driver license, whatever. Those documents for people, you can travel around the state with your real ID card, but you can now with the regular license take the plane or the flight. Okay, so when you become a US citizen, you have to do the same process. Go to your local DMV and update your information. They're not going to do it for you. No one is going to do it for you. No one is going to tell you about that, because this country is huge and there's a bunch of information out there. People every single day face the same issue. Trust me, brother and sister, I'm trying to share my experience, my knowledge, because I know people, many people around me, no matter if they speak the language or no, because I already met people who are really fluent in English, but they face the same kind of issue. To summarize myself, when you have your status changed at the USCIS, take the document and go to your local DMV or motor vehicle, because the call are different around. You go there, update your information. Alright? When you update, starting from the first level to the US citizen level, because citizenship give you the whole right to stay in this country for, for long, until you pass, right? But if you are undocumented person, you have to go there to get your green light, or if you're a student or temporary visitor or whatever you are, try to keep your document update, right? It's really, really important. I also want to explain something, because my brother out there face the same thing. They have the thing, like, if you live somewhere, for example, and you move, because the immigration, they know you constantly move from one place to another, because you can feel more comfortable somewhere or uncomfortable somewhere else. If you decided to change your place because you find something very amazing for you and your family, it's your right. Okay, don't be scared to change your address. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really happen in. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really do something in your information or your case. If you move from one neighborhood to another neighborhood, you have to change your address. Don't be scared about that. It doesn't happen. It doesn't make anything in your immigration status. But sometimes, if you move from one state to another one, yeah, it can happen. But I usually tell to people, it can be beneficial for you to be somewhere. There's like 4 or 5 immigration office around the country. You have an immigration office bureau in California, for example, for people who live in California or New York or Connecticut or New Jersey. Yeah, those places are usually busy, and if you have a case over there, it's going to take longer than others, right? But if you have your office, for example, in Nebraska or Potomac, it's not going to take too long because those places, they have a bunch of staff to taking care of people over there. So it can be useful, it can be beneficial for you, or it cannot be beneficial for you. But if you stay in the same state, you don't have to worry. You can switch from one place to another place, and it's not going to affect your immigration status, because I have guys out there feel like, oh, it's going to delay my case. No, it's not the truth, bro. It's not the truth. You can update your information, and when you update your information, you have to upload your information, update your information to your local department of motor vehicle. You have to update your information to the U.S. Post Office. You have to update your information in your bank. You have to do it by yourself. No one is going to take care of you, right? And it used to be the same process. When you become a U.S. citizen, you have to update by yourself your information to the Social Security Administration. You have to update your information by yourself to your local department of motor vehicle. No one is going to take care of this matter for you. And sometimes even when you change your name or whatever, when you become a citizen, keep in mind, bro and sister, you have to take care of those updates by yourself. It's your own responsibility to take care of, right? So I'm going to keep trying to share those videos for you guys, because out there is a bunch of information, but no one is going to take care of you. And I constantly having people calling me about the same thing, and I feel myself really busy, because if you ask me the same question and 100 people call for the same matter, I'm going to find myself like dumb, alright? So I hope you guys learned something from there, and I want you guys to have a very great end of the day and great week. Happy holiday events, and may God bless everyone.